Let's play the Creative Play Food Challenge. Foods no longer fall into the simple categories they once did. When we go to the market, we no longer buy just a sack of potatoes, a bag of sugar, or a pound of steak. We are now confronted and challenged by alluring packaging, hard sell advertising, and too many choices. It is also difficult to judge the real worth of foods now that chemicals contribute to the confusion. For that matter, how can we judge how much the ingredients should cost when oftentimes we cannot determine what the ingredients are? Now, one of the new categories is the Creative Play Food, a chemical whimsy created for fun and profit. Your fun, the creator's profit. Now, let's play the Creative Play Food Challenge. We'll describe 4 creative play foods and withhold the price. You guess which one costs the most per pound. Here are the 4 products, shoppers. Bear the price in mind. Here's number 1. A truly revolutionary product, Fruit Loops. So sweet, it could be called the first breakfast dessert. Up to now, no one wanted a dessert for breakfast, but it took a kind of genius to whip up some sugar, some blended flour and flavoring, secretly process it, and call the results a loop. They don't call it a cereal, but what's a loop anyway? It's the first breakfast dessert, and it doesn't need any sweetening. You wouldn't want more sugar. Now let's take the word fruit, spelled F-R-O-O-T, and for good reason. If they spelled it F-R-U-I-T, then they'd have to put real F-R-U-I-T in it. This 7-ounce box, Fruit Loops, cost 41 cents. This is not an ordinary potato product, and it's not made from ordinary potatoes. Potato crisps are partly dehydrated potatoes, and the rest de-germed yellow corn grits, and 8 chemicals and preservatives blended together to give you a taste just like ordinary French fried potatoes. They take the fried taste you crave and make them go crunch. 5-ounce box of potato crisps sells for 49 cents. Here's an old favorite of kids everywhere. Fumaric acid, sugar, monosodium phosphate, artificial flavoring, calcium carbonate, and every schoolboy knows the rest. It's Kool-Aid. No fuss, no muss, and no fresh fruit leftovers to clean up and throw away. This little packet here delivers 2 quarts of non-nourishing, imitation-flavored soft drink. All you do is rip open the packet, toss the contents into a non-metal pitcher, add more sugar, cold water, stir and serve. Non-metal pitcher. What would it do if you put it in a metal pitcher? There's a lot of thought there. A lot of care and thought went into the creation of Whip and Chill, the one rich dessert you can play with while you make. You can whip it up or let it barely feel the lash of your beater. Vent your aggression on your food. Whip and Chill, the fulmination of 20th century sophisticated technology. Not the kind of dessert Mother would make, but some mothers or fathers over at General Foods knew what happens when you mix propylene glycol monostearate with sodium silicoaluminate, sodium stearoyl 2 lactylate, and acetylated monoglycerides. Abracadabra, deluxe magical dessert mix. Those mothers knew. They concocted a magical dessert mix. Not a pudding, not a cream, a chemical dessert dream. 29 cents for a box, 4-ounce box of Whip and Chill. Here's the quiz. Which of these did you like best? Which one do you think is the most expensive? Now, shoppers, choose amongst Whip and Chill, Kool-Aid, Fruit Loops, potato crisps. Here's the question. If each of these weighed a pound, which one would cost the most? Right. Here's the answer. Fruit Loops by the pound cost 93 cents. Whip and Chill goes for $1.16. 16 ounces of potato crisps will give you $1.56 worth of goodness. And here's the winner, Kool-Aid. And the reason why the non-metal pitcher is smiling is Kool-Aid by the pound costs $5.80. Chuck steak. This little chuck steak sells for 69 cents a pound. Can you imagine what it's going to cost when it becomes sizzling steak-o bits and joins the ranks of the play foods? Try to imagine that. Go ahead. I'll leave.